Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Pisces February 8, 2022. If there's been something that you've been wanting to take on, today's the day. Yesterday saw an increase in physical and mental strength, and this continues on for you. Put any insecurity or a lack of confidence to the back of your mind and take the steps you must to tackle the project or goal. You have an innate ability to make sound judgments, and it's this that you need to put your trust in. Take the appropriate steps to get what you want. Things may get a bit hostile in your world today, with no one seeming to want to budge from their position. It could be that you are caught between issues regarding the mind and the heart. Both sides are unforgiving and also unwilling to give up control. Your best bet is to try to find compromise wherever possible. You may not get the exact solution you want, but you will get one that is workable for all parties involved. Lash up your bootstraps and go in for the kill today. You are in a terrific position to make some strong and lasting impressions on others, and any sort of group work is especially favored. There is a powerful boost behind your actions, but be careful where you aim your weapons. Initiate action in the places where issues seem to be stagnating. Transformation is a key aspect to healthy growth, and today is an excellent day to pursue such important goals. Things are quite sporadic today, and you might find that there are 1,000 things on your plate, and all of them look delicious. There is a great deal of wind to fuel your fire, so let it burn red hot. You might find that you are getting caught up in a frenzy of activity. Have a good time now, but realize that it might not last forever. The royal carriage is likely to turn back into a pumpkin at some point. You will be a little worried, not knowing very well if the beings you adore, especially your children, still love you as much. But very quickly these doubts will no longer be in place, as your loved ones will openly show you their affection. Less critical thinking and more trust in your friends will help you overcome the obstacles that stand in your way today. On the other hand, only give advice to those who specifically ask for it. Listen to your dreams tonight, they have more wisdom than you might know what to do with. It's one of those days when your waking life feels not quite so real. Pinch yourself just to make sure. Do not give in to the inclination to exaggerate the importance of the difficulties you are having. You could be eager to find clarity today, but it might be harder than you would think. The energy of these past months has been challenging, and it has been hard to get control of the events of your life. Try to bear with all the changes and realize that everybody is going through them now on a planetary level. We all need to learn patience and to have faith so that we can grow. On a day like this, it is important for you to take action. Trust yourself and your instincts. Sometimes you have the perfect advice for everyone but for yourself. Keep in mind that to help yourself, you might have to turn to others. Talk things out, then take definitive action. Hesitation will only have a negative consequence. You have all the facts you need. This is sure to be a busy and productive day for you. Whether you are on the job site or at home, the essence of this day will encourage you to get things done. Your ability to focus and to organize will be much stronger, and you won't have any trouble planning. Seize this opportunity to get things done. Make yourself a list and take things one at a time. Be sure to take time to relax when all is said and done. Having the moon in your communication sector is always an advantage, both for you and your relationships. As well as making it easier to give your emotional responses a voice, this brings together a mix of intuition and logic, imagination and intelligence that gives you a tool for every occasion. It is a coming together of the moon's intuitive edge and what it picks up on as it moves through a smart, intellectually savvy, and articulate part of your chart that gives you a real advantage. The moon's return to your communication sector each month is always a valuable chance to get the communication lines open and is essential for your relationships. Having the moon here during the dwarf planet series last full day is both a chance to give your emotional responses a voice and also look beyond the words to better understand your communication needs and priorities. Your tarot reading for today. Judgment, the World, and the Hermit. There are some good things promised in this draw, whose first two cards highlight some new challenges for your emotional and personal life for the month of February. Without a doubt, you'll spend some happy times with your loved ones and even with a man who appears at your side. This man has a certain influence over you which will grow in the coming weeks. This is a man close to you, who shows kindness towards you. You know some of the feelings he has for you, but part of them escapes you as well. The draw shows that his feelings could be more intense than you believe today. Yes, your importance to him may be greater than he lets you think. This revelation could change your life, because on the day he makes a declaration to you, your heart will be touched. In fact, you have feelings for this person too. He knows that, you've told him many times, but the communication between you is not always clear and misunderstandings could have hindered the success of your discussions. That's why everything is not perfect yet, but should improve as soon as this man, who could undoubtedly lead you very quickly onto happier paths, has made his avowal. If you're the type who likes to stay up late, you may experience the influence of the Moon-Saturn sextile, which eases making responsible choices. You may at least catch yourself before staying up the whole night. Later, the Moon sextiles Mercury, your mood relaxes, and you could feel the urge to socialize. Talking to strangers comes naturally to you, and you may find you have a penchant for spinning a great yarn. When the Moon sextiles Jupiter shortly thereafter, this is taken up yet another notch, and you could come across as kind and warm-hearted due to the sociable nature of this aspect. You could, in fact, be feeling much more generous than usual, and you may find that others are in the mood to do something nice for you as well. The evening brings yet another round of good fortune for socializing, and the Moon sextiles Venus, increasing your desire for closeness and intimacy with your partner. If you're alone tonight, no worries. Maybe it's time to write a list of all the things you love about yourself. Self-appreciation is important, and either way, you'll find that you have good luck all around you in matters of the heart. Not all lessons have been easy to digest, but any unaligned relationships, goals, or material distractions have been cleared away to make space for you to receive what you truly desire. Congratulate yourself for meeting this time with grace. Although Venus will now move through its post-retrograde shadow, the worst of this tricky transit is behind us. Shortly following this, the Moon enters Capricorn, ending its void of course, which began yesterday morning. Over the next 2 days, the Moon will conjunct the 3 personal planets as well as Pluto, prompting us to ground our words, our hearts, our actions, and our capacity for self-mastery. This period may have a somewhat serious emotional overtone, so remember that time is on your side and there is no need to rush something to completion.